Hi, I'm so glad you're here. If you found this message today, you might be confused by someone's opinions because they might say that they are objective, that they want to help you with your life and in moving forward, but at the same time, they aren't really objective because I'm hearing that there are different kinds of objectiveness. Is this a word? I don't know. But actually, they are being subjective. They are telling you the facts and the possibilities of you making it or succeeding, but they aren't really trusting in you and in you being subjective. It's kind of all over the place. It's like I have to find out a riddle, I don't know. Yeah, so what's also was coming through is what is your goal? Focus on yourself, not what other people wanting you to do, but rather on what is keeping you going, what is letting you stay in line, I hear. Like really focus on your goal, and anything that isn't supporting this or keeping you out of this lane. Maybe you've got their own fears or their own opinions, but it doesn't really define who you are. I'm trying to get you the guidance that you need. And right now I can see a rose. And on this rose there's this golden liquid that is being put on the rose. It's flowing down the petals. I'm hearing, why does this rose need the gold? Because roses are really beautiful in themselves. Roses already got this pink and red colors and they are beautiful in themselves. Why does the rose need the gold? It's almost like the saying that all that glitters isn't gold. Like, what are you taking onto yourself that doesn't really have a meaning, doesn't really get you forward when you know that you are beautiful in your own unique way? Yeah, I can also see this in the combination with which tools are you using that you don't really need. Like, I can see these fancy kitchen gears now that people are using for cooking, but sometimes they are unnecessary. They are more of an upheaval. They aren't really bringing you forward. And instead you could just use a simple knife to cut through the vegetables, and this would be quicker. And I'm now being shown this dream that I had with these knives. I was dreaming of buying new kitchen knives, and I had these old ones already in my pocket, but they weren't cutting this good anymore. And then I wanted to buy the new one, but somehow I couldn't find it anymore. Somehow it got lost on the way, and it got lost with other people, and they were in the basket with their things. And I didn't really know why I couldn't find it yet. I think it's time for you to trust your tools, your own inner guidance, and not to rely on other people or on other things or on anything, because you've got the guidance within you, you've got the power within you. You don't need any outside validation, any outside tools, anything. You are already good as you are. Maybe it's time to cut everything off that isn't serving this, that isn't serving your higher transformation. I'm hearing if you don't have the right tools now, if you can't find the knife, there's a possibility to break things. That's extremely symbolic. What do you mean by that? It's easier. I think it's about not waiting until you find all the reasons or until you find all the bad things to cut off. Anything but to trust your intuition and your guidance and to just break things apart and not waiting for you to be where you are, to be where you want to be. Like, you don't need to I'm hearing you don't need your next reality to make decisions in your old one. It's the other way around. You're preparing into your old reality. You're breaking things apart in order to go to your new reality, even if you don't have all the tools yet that you need. And maybe in this next reality, you will have a knife for doing things that you can do. Oh my God. I don't know if this is this even making any sense? I'm always trusting that this is making sense to you, because sometimes I'm getting lost in these images. Yeah. So into your new reality, you will have a knife, but you don't necessarily need it. You can start cutting now. You don't need any fancy things to start. Yeah. Okay. Reminds me of cutting my hair with these bad scissors. Yeah, you can start now. You can start changing your life now. And maybe they're getting even better, even if you don't have the right utensils, because even if you don't have the right resources, because you are doing it. I can see someone drawing and they don't have the expensive pencils, but they've got their talent. They've got their, I can hear their life, their will to change something, their will to wake people up. And then it's not about drawing perfectly, but about doing it with intention and knowing that you can change the world. Not the world, but you can transform things, you can transform yourself, and you can help shift things around. Yeah. Okay. That were a lot of messages. A lot of messages for me, because I wasn't really sure if there were any messages at all today. But sometimes you just have to start somewhere, and then things are moving forward. Another message. Okay. Yeah. I'm thankful for you being here. I love talking to you, and then I will see you soon. Bye.